What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. Okay, we're not even going to do an introduction here since we know exactly what's going on with watchOS 11.4 Beta 4 at this point, and 4 betas in, as we have discussed probably to no extent at this point. There are no new features here, and especially on a 4th beta as it is, we are just expecting some performance and stability improvements, and the first is where I hope comes to play is battery life, because on Beta 3, our Apple Watch Ultra 2 has been pretty trashy with battery life. So we have had no issues with it recognizing its intelligent charging and not charging to 100%, whereas in prior builds we did have that issue. However, even when we just charge to 80% on a day, we have not been able to really comfortably get through a whole day. So hopefully that will be improved here. Obviously, it's way too soon to be able to tell that, but just hopping around and seeing exactly how fluid it is, I can tell you everything has been working much smoother than it was in Beta 3 at least. But I'm not sure what is going on with these notification bugs. If you didn't see our prior video, we did have ongoing issues where they would not pair and be one-to-one. I would get a notification on our iPhone here, and then the Apple Watch or vice versa would get it substantially delayed, about 5-10 seconds, or I wouldn't even get them at all. There's been a number of times when on Beta 3, we would not get our notification for, say, for instance, a text message, but it would show up on our iPhone. It would never show up on our Apple Watch. Even the unread message count would not show that correctly. But aside from that, this beta is now, let's actually jump into the Watch app to show you this. So under General and About, as if you didn't see our prior iOS 18.4 beta videos, this does carry an A build with a full build number of 22T5244A. This means we're done. This should be, provided that not a lot of bugs are found, let me just say that, this should be our final beta for the watchOS 11.4 beta cycle. If you're unfamiliar or just new to Apple betas, Apple always works backwards from the alphabet, so the closer to an A build that last letter is, the closer to a public release we are. So having said that, this could very well be our last beta build with the RC coming next week. So let's jump right into that and talk about the release cycle here. This being an A build is somewhat of a surprise due to some of the issues with iOS and watchOS, and we didn't expect the final beta technically to be till around the 24th, with an RC on the 31st, and a public release on April 2nd, since Apple has stated that this version will be released in early April. We figured the 7th or 14th, with the 14th pushing it, but since this now looks to be the final beta, we can possibly expect the RC of watchOS 11.4 to be released next Monday on the 24th. So, happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone who celebrates that today. Next week, RC, and then possibly on the 31st, or more likely still on the 7th, we will actually receive the final public release of watchOS 11.4. Now, hopping right back into the app itself, unfortunately, yet again, if you missed our prior videos, one of the biggest things that have been left wanting more is unfortunately double tap and all that, and it is still stagnant, nothing new here. And also, one other piece here is that battery life has, like I said, kind of tanked off, but hopefully it will be okay in this beta. And one thing I do want to show you guys, just kind of jumping into the settings on the watch itself, is battery health after running all of these betas here. That is something hopefully that will still stay the same here. Let's go down to battery here. And you can see here, battery health, we have dropped to 96%, but not terrible after this amount of time using it. But just keep in mind the betas are taking a toll on battery health here. And the last thing I really want to talk about in this video is the unfortunateness of Siri still being, well, old school Siri. We don't have anything new, no Apple Intelligence here, and this seems like one of the biggest low-hanging fruits that Apple has yet to implement in watchOS. Yes, you get little bits and pieces with notification summaries and priority notifications. However, there still technically is a lot to be desired with that quote-unquote more intelligent version of Siri that who knows if it'll ever come at this point, since Apple has officially announced that this is being delayed for about a year or so for that more personalized version. Anyways, quick video for you guys today. That's it. If you're on the beta program, go download beta 4. Let us know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. I'm only one person. I'm very curious to know how you guys feel about watchOS. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.